They stole her from Africa as a child, and she became one of the most powerful voices in American history. Picture this: a young black girl, barely 7 years old, standing alone on a slave ship crossing the Atlantic Ocean in 1761. She had no freedom, no family beside her, and not even her original name was kept. She was sold in Boston to the Wheatley family and renamed Phillis Wheatley. Phillis, after the slave ship that carried her. But here's where the story becomes unbelievable. At a time when enslaved Africans were forbidden from education, Phillis learned to read and write English in only a few years. The Wheatley family noticed her intelligence almost immediately. By the age of 12, she was reading Greek and Latin classics, studying the Bible, astronomy, and literature, things many wealthy white men at the time couldn't even do. And then she started writing poetry. Her words were elegant, emotional, and deeply intellectual. People were shocked. Many white Americans refused to believe an enslaved black girl could create such powerful poetry. In fact, Phillis was forced to defend her own intelligence in court-like meetings with powerful men who questioned whether she truly wrote her poems herself. Imagine having to prove you're smart enough to own your own words. But Phillis silenced them all. In 1773, she became the first African-American woman to publish a book of poetry, poems on various subjects, religious and moral. The book made her internationally famous. Even famous leaders admired her work, including George Washington, who personally praised one of her poems. Yet despite her fame, Phillis still struggled with racism, poverty, and the brutal reality of slavery. She eventually gained freedom, married, and tried to continue writing. But life became painfully difficult. She died in 1784 at just 31 years old, nearly forgotten by the society she helped change. But today, Phillis Wheatley is remembered as a pioneer, a young black woman who turned stolen freedom into immortal words. She didn't just write poetry. She proved to the world that black intelligence, creativity, and humanity could never be erased.